Welcome to the Shoot from the Hip podcast. Lancer Smith trying the intro on number 2. Yeah, not any better,
The
is
third
it?
person mentioning thing is a little weird.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Anyway.
I'm gonna keep working on this. I'm gonna keep trying.
Yeah.
Take two.
Take 2. All right, hold on. Welcome to the Shoot from the Hip podcast with Matt, Brian, and Lancer.
Ooh.
Episode 29. How's it going, guys?
Going great.
28.
It's,
28.
Episode 28, but yeah.
28. See, I just can't do this. I'm gonna quit this part of the job right
I
here.
just like that when you moved the mic away from you, it went, wee.
Quality equipment.
Yeah, here we go.
Squeaky, squeaky. We're high dollar here.
Yeah.
Okay, so today we've got some a great hit or great. We haven't done a hit or great in a while.
Yeah, we haven't.
Well, I don't know. We did fireworks
Firework names.
about a month ago.
Words that we hated and that we thought were graded.
Yeah. So I guess what we're coming up on is kind of our monthly quote-unquote holiday.
Yeah.
And our holiday on this go is back to school.
Back to school. Yay!
It's a holiday for parents.
Yeah.
Kids out the house.
Yeah, I guess it depends on where you're at. But
Yeah.
here, back to school apparently is really early. Because it's starting...
Yes, compared to a lot of the country. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's starting like today.
I think maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Nope.
is.
Nope.
Monday today.
No,
Yes.
I don't know. Depends
Yeah.
on which county. Yeah, some of them Monday.
Yeah.
And then some of them
Some of
Wednesday.
I know
Yeah.
there's one school that's starting Thursday last week.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just
You know,
It's like, what?
my former school that I was working at, they're starting Monday, which is today. So
this is getting really
So,
confusing.
I'll see
we
you-
have to start recording on the day. Monday, yesterday. What day is this?
Yeah, yeah. All right, so since we're going back to school, we're doing a hater great school fads. So, this is what? Did I pronounce that a little too harshly? Oh man.
All right, school.
We're starting off
school
great.
facts.
school fads is what we're talking about. Either since I'm the only one that can keep my composure here. All right, so we're going to talk about school fads that we thought were great when we were in school, or probably school from maybe past or present, and also school fads that we hate. You guys are still losing it over here. Good grief.
right,
I'm
all
good. I'm good. I'm totally fine.
Ugh.
What you got, Lancer?
All right, so
Yeah, that's it.
so basically, everything that went around with high school when I was around, I look back on it, I hate every bit of it. There's not
Yeah.
a thing about high school that I liked.
Tissues in here.
So I have a question about this. When I started working on this, is it things that we hated then or things we hate now? Because if it's now, I'm golden because I have a lot of things that I liked then, but now I hate.
Yeah.
Or are these? Is it supposed to be things that we liked at the time?
I tried to keep it to things that were like when I was in school.
Yeah,
But that was
that's
what I
I
did.
tried to do. Was-
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I mean, do
Yeah. I
what
guess
you
it doesn't
want.
matter, but
Do what you want. I tried to stick with things that were in my school, and I tried to stick with things that were like school supplies. But
Okay.
that was me. Which there were. Let's see. Did I do anything that wasn't? No. I think I stuck with everything that was school supplies.
Wow.
wow,
but
that
be-
was not me.
Well, and you know why I did that? Because I figured neither of you would do that.
Okay, gotcha. So you're covering school supplies.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Well, that's good then. We
Yeah.
shouldn't have too much overlap.
Well, let
maybe.
me talk about one that's kind of been a fad recently. I think it's kind of died out.
Yeah.
Wait, not to interrupt you, but you have a unique perspective
Yeah,
on this.
because I've been in high school for now 9 years, if you count the teaching.
And just, I was going to say, let's just don't mention anything about you being a teacher.
Right. Oh, so
Yeah.
I heard something today. I'm sorry, we're still off topic.
Yeah,
but
whatever.
I heard something today. You don't eat out in Lawrenceville because you're afraid of seeing your students.
Oh, I hate seeing my students. Like, okay, if they ever listen, some of them I'm cool with seeing.
Those who listen,
Yeah.
he's cool with
Yeah,
me.
I'm cool with seeing you, maybe, but I mean, it's just, the problem is they come up to you with their phones and they stick it in your face and they're like, "Hey, look who I saw," and then they're posting on Snapchat. Like, it's like kind of like that celebrity paparazzi type thing, but a lot smaller scale.
Yeah.
and it's so aggravating.
Interesting.
It's like, can you just stop?
Pictures of
so-
Lancer,
Yeah.
a drive-through.
Like me, like over here trying to eat my hibachi, like yeah, I eat food too. Like, what are you talking about?
You always take that picture with your half, taking in the
Yeah.
middle, taking a bite.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then they'll put like the girl filter on you, and they're like,
Oh,
oh,
nice.
"This is what it looks like as a girl," and post it online. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So, new mission: we have to find some of those pictures.
I haven't found them, but I know they're out there. I'm sure.
We know they
They're
exist.
on
Yeah.
Snapchat.
It was one thing when they're like Snapchatting everything you do in the classroom, but then
Oh,
you
yeah.
know
Yeah,
when
I
you're
can
like
see that.
trying to live your private life, it's like,
Yeah,
ugh.
I guess it's a little bit of a different experience because my mom is teaching at a private school,
Yeah.
so a little bit of a different group of kids. But she never like was afraid of her kids at public places.
I don't want to say I'm afraid of them. I'm not.
Uh-huh.
I just
You just don't want the exposure.
yeah, it just annoys me.
Now Lancer's scared of his kids.
Why,
Not mine
now
anymore.
we
but-
understand why.
Oh yeah, true. They're
Yeah.
not yours anymore. So you
Yeah.
could start eating in Lawrenceville. Pretty
Yeah,
soon.
like in probably like 2 or 3 years, it'll kind of filter out. No, but like honestly, whenever I see them after they're out of high school,
Yeah.
it's actually kind of cool.
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
like I run into them, they're like, "Hey, what's going on?" Like they're
Yes.
more adults, more
Right.
Different
mature.
dynamic.
Yeah, that's kind of fun. But man, whenever
But it's like
they're
my mom
teenager-
always got like excited about them being out, and she's like, "You don't have to call me Mrs. Kaufman anymore."
right,
Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
They could
Yeah.
just call you by your name. It's
Right.
Kinda, it's kind of a weird experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Anyway,
let's
school supplies.
get back on,
or
on the
whatever,
topic
school
here.
fads, I should say. All right, so let me tell you one that I think is great. Floppy plastic rulers.
Oh, those were so much fun.
They were the best because you could smack the junk out of somebody.
You're talking about the like the bracelet things.
No. The rulers that are plastic but they're floppy.
Yeah, they like
Ah, yeah,
bend
yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
don't break.
Yeah, flexi rulers or whatever,
Yeah.
flexible rulers.
Yeah.
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 You can,
Those were fun.
Yeah.
you can put
Yeah.
some heat behind one of
Well, and
those things.
And I had a ruler in my hand the other day. It was a hard plastic one, and I smacked something with it, and it just shattered. And I was like, should have been a flexible one.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, those were the bomb.
Man.
Love those.
Yeah, those were pretty cool. Oh yeah, this was one I was going to talk about before I got interrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fad.
So Brian, what you want to talk about? No, go ahead.
So the
So all my great.
oh, dang it. Have it again. So the fad that is like I said, it's kind of dying out, but it's still kind of around. And I kind of think it's great in a way. Is the bottle flipping, where you flip a bottle and try to make it land?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
something that they do in high school like crazy. Or
It's
they
kind of
did for a
cool, but at
while.
the same time, it's not that difficult when you have like a half full bottle.
Right. It's not that hard. It's one of those things that's fun to get hyped about.
Right.
But it's really not that big of a deal.
Right. Yeah.
There's a new one now, right? The bottle cap.
Yeah, the bottle cap.
Bottle
thing.
cap
Oh
challenge.
yeah, where they kick that they
Yeah.
kick the bottle cap off. That's actually pretty cool
Yeah.
when people do it well.
One when people don't fake it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't fake it or they like
No one would ever fake that. What are you talking about?
No. Yeah. What you got, Brian?
Okay, I took a little bit different approach, but
Of course you did.
trying to think back a long time ago when I was in high school. So I chose
was ages.
P2P. Do you know what that is? Right, peer-to-peer music sharing.
I was gonna say-
Napster,
Oh,
LimeWire,
yeah.
and burning CDs. I kind of grouped them all into one.
yeah, that was my middle
Right.
school
That
time.
was a huge. That was a huge deal when when I first started high school.
Okay, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't ever burn CDs,
Whoa,
Oh.
you missed like a
But-
whole time.
but I may have used some of those file share sites.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
at the time too, we didn't really know what it was.
Yeah.
Right. What didn't have the stigma then. that
Kids,
it does
don't
now.
steal music. Let me just put the disclaimer out there. Don't steal music. Don't steal games.
Don't get caught stealing music. Stealing-
Correction. It's only illegal if you get caught.
right.
Yeah.
No, I remember doing that where you would start a song downloading before you left the house. By the time you got home from school, it was like
Oh,
halfway
yeah.
done.
One song.
Yeah.
And then, without a doubt, you were giving your computer some kind of horrible disease.
Yeah.
Right.
You would come
yeah.
home and like your desktop has a million pop-ups. You're like, I thought I was downloading a song.
So I did something really dangerous because I would download games because I was poor.
That's a lot more dangerous because you're
Yeah.
installing it then. Yeah.
Yes, I was poor, and so that was cheaper.
Yeah, a lot cheaper.
I was poor, so stealing was cheaper.
Yes. So I used one called MuTorrent, and
That
they-
sounds dangerous. Like,
MuTorrent.
yeah, I remember Napster and LimeWire, but MuTorrent just sounds like you're asking for a virus.
No, it was actually never mind.
Okay,
It's like don't mess with me.
I knew what I was doing.
So I'm trying not to give people too many ideas. So Skyrim had just come out. It was 2011, November 11th, 2011.
Man.
The game just came out,
That's a big file.
and I decided that it was a good idea to download on the day that it came out.
Ooh.
And luckily, I didn't get anything. I didn't get caught, and I did not get any viruses. And I played it for a long time, like on that free version. And then finally, I was like, okay, I need to buy the real thing.
Wow.
So
Like,
yeah.
after I got a job, I was like, I'm buying this game because I should.
Well, yeah. At least you know.
Yeah.
You're
did
so
the right
honest.
thing.
I'd have never bought it. I would have just played free
If
one
it was
forever.
working and it was free, I gotta tell you that would probably not be in my mind.
You're a better person than me, Matt. That's
Yeah,
for
well.
sure.
I know that.
Wow.
Oh, anyway,
All right.
let's see. I had let me see. Okay, I'm gonna do a twofer on ones that I hate. Gel pens
Uh-huh.
and the black paper.
Oh, I didn't think about the black paper. I had gel pens on my list as hate, though.
Yeah,
I hated the gel pens.
Yeah.
It was so annoying because there was like just stupid colors that you can't even see. It
yeah,
was
and
just
then you get
ridiculous.
the black paper, and the black paper was basically useless unless you had those bright colored gel pens. That
Yeah.
it was a dumb waste of paper and pens.
Yeah.
I didn't like those. Like, I thought they were cool for like a week,
Mhm.
and then it was just like, okay, these are dumb.
That was more of a girl thing, right?
Yeah.
I think so, more so,
I mean,
because it's
more
one of
so,
those
yeah.
artistic things.
Yeah, 'cause
So
there was
Yeah.
the big bubble letters and the hearts. And,
yeah.
You know.
Mhm.
Yeah, the girls are all into like making their work look colorful and pretty, and we
You
were
guys
just
are
like,
sexist.
I'm sexy.
I did not say that.
No, but the girls are all like, yeah, you're like big bubble letters, make their work look
Yeah.
pretty, turn
Yeah.
it in, and I'm over here like just marking stuff out. In
I
black
was drawing
pen and
Vikings and stuff.
drawing
Yeah.
Vikings, and
Vikings and bubble letters.
cartoon anime Vikings over here. Matt drawing them.
Yeah, they weren't that good looking.
So here's a fad that came around when I wasn't in high school yet, but MySpace.
Oh, yeah.
MySpace was a fad for a while.
Yeah, it was.
It was
That made my list. Yeah.
was it?
Mm-hmm.
You were in high school when MySpace was around, weren't you?
Yeah. Although I didn't really use it. But
Okay.
People were using it.
Right.
I was not in high school, but I was around. Now, I did not use it either.
Yeah.
I didn't have Facebook for a long time. Well, everyone had Facebook.
No. Yeah.
I had a MySpace for like 4 days, I think.
Eventually, I had a MySpace, but I don't think I ever did anything with it. But you know,
Yeah.
people would
Yeah.
put all the time and effort into making their like home screen or whatever it was called, your
Yeah.
space,
Yeah.
Yeah, your
their,
space.
their space.
It was more like web development than
yeah, because
anything
you could
now.
copy and paste HTML.
Yeah.
and
Uh-huh.
you know, change the background.
It was
and-
making your own web page, is what it
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
And then the most annoying thing is those that had the audio that played automatically when you went to
Yeah.
their page. It was super loud.
Yes.
Yeah, I
And you
remember
couldn't
that.
figure out how to turn it off. You're like scrolling over
Oh
the page.
man,
What's
something
going
that
on?
something that I didn't put down, but should be in the great section: Flash games.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, those
holy
are still
moly.
around. Those are great.
Those
It
are
was
the
something
bomb.
that took up so much of my time. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The helicopter where you had to click. Do you remember that?
Yes.
The mouse,
Uh-huh.
and you had to go over the obstacles. You let go of the mouse.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
The
and
button.
then they made like what was it Jetman or Rocket Man?
Mhm. Yeah.
Where you did it was the same thing.
Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, ton of fun. There was also one. What was it? It was I forget what it was called, but it was a little dude on a sled, and you would draw a line, and then you'd hit play.
Oh, yeah,
and it would
you
ride
would-
the sled.
It was like one of the first like physics type.
yeah, it was
base
so
games.
cool.
Yeah, those are fun.
Those were my favorite.
Yeah.
Love those because I would always try to do a loop, but it was really hard to draw with a mouse.
Yeah.
I hated doing that.
So you would stop doing your classwork and go start playing Flash games because you're like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
whatever. Like, I'm not doing this work. This is
I, mean,
stupid.
I didn't even start my classwork.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Things have not changed.
Yeah.
You guys are aware. Did you guys use Alt Tab?
Yeah.
Alt Tab, right?
Oh, I do now. I didn't know it in high
Alt-tab
school.
for
Man, that was the thing in,
Yeah,
in
just-
computer class.
Yeah, switch pages really quick.
Oh, yeah,
as
yeah,
the
yeah,
teacher
yeah.
walks
Tabs,
by.
yeah.
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 And the thing with the clicking, it sounds like you're doing something.
Wait, you say
You know?
you use it now
Yeah, I didn't use it in high school.
for what?
Just like, I
Well,
could like
yeah.
switch between like Microsoft Word and
so the kids can't see you messing around.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Flash
With this
game?
Flash game.
yeah. Like, what are you doing over there? I'm working here. Like,
He's like playing that ski game. He's like,
Oh,
"Ah."
have you guys tried the one where you're trying to make the man run, but you have independent
oh yeah,
control
yeah,
of his
yeah. Quap.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
That's insanely
I've never heard of
difficult.
that.
Yeah,
Very hard
yeah.
to
That sounds like fun though.
We should do a video of you playing Quap.
Dude, okay, so when it comes to games, I'm usually like one of the worst people to play
Oh,
games.
okay,
I'm
yeah.
really not that good at video games.
Yeah, I always hated playing with you.
Wow. so yeah, so like
do. Now
I
that
was,
that's out in the air, Lancer.
so don't ask me to be on your
Well, it's
Fortnite
like-
team or anything.
Well, yeah, it's like playing with that kid when you're playing Halo and he just stinks, and you're just like, dude,
Yeah, that was
why
me.
are you here?
That was me.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember one time we were playing Mario Tennis with some of my friends. Like we had this big Mario Tennis tournament.
Are these people I know?
Some of them are, some of them not. But anyway, one of the guys that you don't know, me and him got teamed up together, and we were playing. I was just doing terrible.
Yeah.
And he dropped it, and he walks over to his friend. And he goes, "Lancer sucks at this game."
Man, people get some serious with
Yeah.
Mario Kart and
Super
the-
Smash Bros.
Oh man,
Holy moly.
Yeah.
that's a serious game.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, if you go to board game stores, like a lot of them will have like Super Smash Bros. events.
Well, it's still one of the most like played games as far as tournaments go
Yeah.
worldwide. I
Yeah.
believe is
yeah, it's nuts.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Video games.
Yeah. How about? Okay, so
Wait, are you doing a hate or great?
yes. So I kind of hate, but I kind of think it's great.
Yes.
So I kind of hate it, but I kind of think it's great. Giant pens.
Okay. Was that a thing in your school?
That was a thing.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Like ginormous pens, where it's like you have to grip it with all 5 fingers in order to be able to hold on to it.
Maybe you just have really tiny hands.
Yeah, that's it. No, but I saw a thing that I thought was really great. Someone posted on like Facebook the other day, where they were talking about what they do is they bring a giant pen to their college class, and they keep it in their bag, and they look for somebody who forgot their pen.
Oh, and there's always somebody.
Yes. And so then when they go, hey, do you have a pen? You go, oh, why, yes, I do. And pull out that one.
Like,
and just let them use it.
I guess I have to use it.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good prank to play on someone.
That'd be a good
Such a good
icebreaker.
thing.
you know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like just to lighten the mood a little
Yeah.
bit.
You know what? I might start doing that everywhere I go. Have a massive pin in,
Yeah.
like in
And
my
then
bag or
don't
something.
crack a smile. Just like
Yeah.
break it out. Be
You
like,
should just make that the punishment for your kid. Well, I don't know if that's
well,
punishment.
he doesn't have
Oh,
kids.
yeah, you
anymore.
don't have kids
I don't
anymore.
have kids anymore. I'm just coworkers,
All your kids are dead.
colleagues. Oh gosh.
Wow.
Whoa.
Uh,
No, I have.
anyway.
I have one that. This was back around in the 1920s, so I wasn't around.
What?
But this was around, and this actually became a
You're
fad.
really digging.
So I was. So this was great though. It's called flagpole sitting, and back in the 1920s, it was a fad to climb up onto a flagpole and sit there as long as you can.
It seems uncomfortable.
Right.
That's just a punishment for whoever's doing it.
yeah. Yeah.
So it started as like some stuntman in a movie did it as a dare, and he sat up there for 13
Buster
hours.
Keaton.
13 hours.
Yeah, 13 hours. And then all the kids started doing it too. They just like sit on top of a flagpole.
It's like a really early version of planking.
That's just
Yes.
that's just requesting hemorrhoids.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure how they
I could have gone my
set,
whole
but
life without that picture in my head.
They might have hung on, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that
I
just
wasn't
seems,
there,
Seems
like
like,
I
a bad
said.
idea.
Lancer, how did you find that?
Okay,
How
so
many kids died too? That's what I want to know.
probably like 40.
half.
Half of the kids that attempted died.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just, Googling, like, what were fun things to do in the 1920s. And,
Yeah, seems logical.
go to the sock hop, dance marathons, and,
Go to the sock hop.
that was like 50s, I think, 50s, 60s.
I don't know what that
What is
is.
a sock hop?
You don't know what a sock hop is?
No.
It's like a school dance.
Man, I feel like we're so off topic, but let's keep going. with
Okay,
this.
so
It's a
sock
school
hop,
dance.
it's like a school dance where I think that's as far as I know about it, actually.
Next to no information. You started talking like you had this
I know, like
this-
Lancer's like,
this
you don't know what that is?
this well of information about to come forth out of your mouth, and you're like, "It's a dance." That's all I got.
Okay. So my personal story with the sock hop is we had them when I was in elementary school as
Oh.
homage to like
How
the 50s and
old are-
60s. No, but we would dress up in like the girls were wearing this poodle skirts, and the guys would wear
Say
like
that 5 times fast.
poodle skirts. Anyway, so the girls wore poodle skirts.
You can just say skirts, man.
That's no, but they had the poodle
But
dogs
it's
on them,
specific.
and like the guys would slick back
No,
their
a
hair.
poodle
and-
skirt isn't one that has poodles on it.
I mean, they sometimes did.
Okay,
So
maybe ironically.
maybe.
Oh man,
Anyway,
All right.
what else do we have?
I'm getting
even know where we
lightheaded from
are
laughing
anymore.
over here. No, question, Brad, real quick, because I'm curious. How
Yes.
old are you?
I am. Hold on. I don't have my
gosh.
wife here.
Yeah,
To tell me.
I understand. I had that happen to me today.
30, 34.
34.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Here,
And you're 30?
I'm 30.
Okay.
here's the other dilemma, though.
I'm the young gun. I'm 26.
A 4-year
I
gap.
only
between all
went
of us.
to American high school
interesting.
for 2 years, so
Yeah.
my perspective is a little bit different. You
Yeah.
know,
Where did you go to high school before America?
in a high school in Moldova.
Moldova. Where's
So
that?
you actually went to
Wait,
school. You were in homeschool.
Should I put that on the Where in the World is Lancer? Because I have no idea where that is.
That would be hilarious.
Yes.
I knew you were a missionary kid. I didn't know where.
Yeah, tiny country.
Oh,
yeah.
Where is it?
Well, that might ruin the where in the world.
Wait,
is
let
Lancer.
me
wanna-
guess.
you wanna
Let me
s-
guess. Let
okay.
me
Okay,
guess.
yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, okay.
All right, Moldova. I'm gonna guess that's European.
Yep.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
European in the Mediterranean area.
No.
Oh darn. Okay. Is it? Oh, do they speak Greek?
Not at all.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's so. Where? Well, tell me about Moldova. Like, what is it like?
Tiny.
I'm curious.
Yeah. Much smaller than the state of Georgia. Landlocked. It's above Romania.
Oh.
kinda-
Okay.
Close between Romania and Ukraine.
Oh, so like East Europe.
Yes.
Okay.
Eastern Europe.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I will tell you
No.
more, but you could.
What were the high school feds there?
Oh man, survive.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, I'm trying to remember. Do they speak Russian or some version of Russian?
Yeah. So
Okay.
the national language is Moldovan, which is the same as Romanian. All Moldovans are going to get angry that I said that. It's the same thing.
Okay.
It's different. It's the same.
Yeah.
But the,
Different
yeah,
idioms.
the village that I was in and the high school and the schools that I went to were Russian. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, they had
So are you KGB?
maybe. I will not tell you.
We will ask the questions. Anyway.
All right. So you guys want me to bring this?
Yeah, bring
We are
another one out.
Way off topic.
Yeah,
today.
a little bit. We're out there.
So, man, okay, I have a lot that I really didn't know whether to put on the hate list or the great list. I'm going to go for another. Have I done a hate yet? I haven't.
Do a hate.
Yeah,
yeah.
do a
we'll
hate.
Let's
We've-
hate on
we've got a
something.
lot of- Beanie Babies.
Dude, that was on my list too.
You hated Beanie Babies?
It was just
Oh.
ridiculous,
Yeah,
man. And
it
people
was.
got. I mean, this is actually kind of before, I guess, my time. Maybe I don't remember if it was in high school technically, but
Did you lose your life savings on them too? Because
No.
they were supposedly a great
No.
investment when they came out.
So I
Like
thi-
these are going to be worth $1
I
million.
think this was
Yeah, people were
happening-
stupid about
Yeah,
that.
this was happening right when I came to the States. And so I really didn't understand why people were, freaking out about these
Yeah.
tiny little animals that were just, man, they were just ridiculous.
They had great
Yeah.
stories on the tag. Though.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. It was like 3 words at most. You cannot fit
Yeah.
a great story on a dime-sized heart.
Hey, our cow named Betsy.
Okay, so clearly we have a Beanie Baby lover
Oh gosh.
in the group here.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
I remember having some like Beanie Babies I thought were the bomb.
I remember people
But
like
I was also like 5.
yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how long it was going on or anything like that. But
Yeah.
I know people were waiting like in Walmart,
Yeah.
in line to McDonald's because for a while, like the fast food restaurants were,
They knew how to give out or sell some cool stuff.
oh
back in
man,
the
we
day.
could do a whole podcast on
Right.
like
Dude, they
the
sold like
toys in old cereal boxes,
yeah.
Cracker Jacks, and then the toys in Happy Meals.
Yeah,
man.
Burger King, when Lord of the Rings came out, had Lord of the Rings glasses.
Mm-hmm.
They were awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Why don't they do that stuff anymore?
There's too many
So
people been
cool.
sued. Now it has to be some
Yeah.
plush, like
Yeah.
super simple thing.
Or like a
Yeah,
book,
dumb.
like Chick-fil-A gives out books. That's the only thing I hate about Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, but you could trade it in for ice cream.
That's what I was
so
gonna
it's
say.
okay.
They redeemed themselves.
They're
with
like, yeah, no one wants this
that-
book.
And they
Ice
say
Dream.
my pleasure. So
Yeah.
makes you feel good
And
inside.
I have the best food. Oh my gosh.
We're off topic.
They
Yeah.
do have good food.
So, like, I feel like we've been on this hater great school fads for a while. Can I just spitball a few of these on my list? 'Cause I have a pretty good
spitball.
list. Something that I hated were class elections. I hated dabbing. I hated
Yeah.
fingerboard. No, actually, I liked fingerboards.
I
Fingerboards.
still
Yeah.
hate dabbing.
Yeah, dabbing
That's
is
just-
super annoying.
Way to make somebody who looks intelligent.
I think that's the first time I've ever dabbed in my life. Just
Yeah,
you
I'll
just-
never do that.
Did a good job.
I was just about to say, you can take someone who looks smart and have them dab, and
Yeah.
instantly they look like a fool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I dab ironically sometimes
Yeah.
just to be funny.
Yeah.
Because I know it's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, there was also stickball was a fad, not with me, but before me. Also drive-in movies.
Stickball is like 1910.
Yeah, exactly. It was around. I don't know. Like Rocky was playing it in like the first Rocky movie. So there was also emo kids. Y'all have emo
Oh,
kids?
yeah.
I have that on my list. Yeah.
Emo kids. Those were
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
And I have a lot more actually.
Yeah.
I can keep going.
So real quick, my hate list: Birkenstocks.
Okay. Yeah.
Birkenstocks.
I thought about putting that on
And
there.
the only reason, probably the only reason I didn't like them is because we couldn't afford to buy the brand name Birkenstocks.
Yeah.
And so you get the off-brand, and everyone knew that they were off-brand, just by
Yeah.
looking at them. So Birkenstocks,
Birkenstocks were like the Crocs of the day.
yes, they were. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they were, yeah.
I just Googled what Birkenstocks were.
You'll know them.
Yeah, I saw them. I'm like, yep, that's what they are. I hate those.
I have a pair of socks that are that have Birkenstocks. Like it looks like you're wearing Birkenstocks. So I call them my Birkensocks. Anyway,
But, tuner cars.
yeah. Was that a
people-
hater or great?
Okay, if they were real tuner cars, love them.
Yeah,
What I
yeah.
didn't like are people putting these stickers and
Yeah.
decals
yeah,
and a car that is horrible
On a
and then
Honda
putting
Civic with
underbody lights on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're
Uh-huh.
poorly wired and the wires are hanging down.
Yeah.
And they just thought they were so cool.
on a 4-cylinder Honda Civic with an upgraded muffler.
yes,
Yeah, exactly.
If you put a VTEC sticker on that bad boy,
Yeah.
at least 50 more horsepower.
Yeah, the high school kid tuner car is
Yeah.
annoying. I agree.
Yeah.
And I had spiked hair with highlighted tips.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And the jeans, I don't know what they're
Early
called.
2000s. Yeah.
Jinkos.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. When you said jeans, I knew it.
I didn't know what they were called. I had jeans with stripe on them.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of something
That's-
different.
That's the same thing.
Is it
as JNCOs.
Jinkos?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
just the
The big super,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like flary jeans. Yeah.
Yeah.
PacSun or is that where you buy them in the mall?
Yeah, PacSun's a place.
It exists.
I don't think anyone sells them anymore because they
Yeah.
probably destroyed the washing machine.
All right, so I only had like 2 other ones. Or no, a couple of them. So great, awesome erasers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Were those great?
Although I didn't like you remember they had some of them that weren't erasers, they were pencil toppers.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and you would try to erase with them and they didn't work.
They just smeared.
Yes. And then there's things I hate, stackable pencils. You know the ones where you take the tip out and you put
Yeah.
it in the bottom?
Oh, yeah.
Those
hate
things
those?
stunk.
I kind of like those. I
One,
thought
they
were
didn't.
cool.
The lead stunk in them. They didn't write
They-
very well.
Mhm.
And then also, what's the point?
I mean,
Well, it was
oh,
graphite.
pencil joke.
It's graphite. It's
Graphite is the point.
Inadvertent dad joke. Inadvertent dad joke. But the thing is, like, We had mechanical pencils. It's not like they didn't exist. Why are we taking the tip and moving it to the bottom? They broke. Like
well, the first ones that came out, I think, were the multicolored ones, right?
I don't know. I never had a multicolored
Yeah, I think
pencil.
the multicolored, because then you could have like all these colors in one.
That's cool.
one
I could live with
pencil.
that.
Yeah, and
But,
then they just
yeah.
adapted to sell more.
Yeah, I didn't see those.
I'm completely making that up, by the way. I have no idea. If that's...
It's a great business idea.
The other thing that I hated was pencil grippers.
Oh, like thing you put on the pencil?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
never
was
liked
annoying.
those. One, they like wore out. And,
They don't
like,
stay in
weird.
place.
Yeah, they don't stay in place. And then when you try to put your pencil in your pocket, they would like grip on your pocket.
Yeah.
Hated it. Yeah.
So one more on my great list, and I really like this. When yo-yos came back.
Yes.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah.
Oh, I got
Yo-yos are coming back
I
now.
got into that big time. Duncan yo-yo with the ball bearing.
Yes.
Yep.
Man, that thing would spin and like
The fireball.
because it's typically like a nerdy thing, but then it got so popular in our school, like all the popular
Yeah.
kids,
Yep.
So that was something I could do. I could be good at. I could
Yeah.
be part of it.
The fireball yo-yo was
Oh,
probably the best
yes.
yo-yo. And my brother had one. It was the best thing. And he was good with it. I was never good
That was
with
the
yo-yo.
one. Did that one have the counterweights?
Uh,
There was some that had like a weight, like when you would spin it, it would release the clutch.
yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They got
that-
like way too high
That
tech.
one I think was called the ballistic or something like that. I
Yeah,
think I had that
yeah.
one. The fireball did not, but it was weighted very well. It was very like heavyweight, but it had the ball bearing to it and
Yeah.
stuff. It was very good.
Like you get these junk yo-yos, and it's just night and day. Like,
Yes.
you
Yeah.
get a good yo-yo.
There's a difference.
Remember
If-
the butterfly ones?
Oh yeah,
They-
they're classic.
They didn't balance right.
Mm-mm. But that was
So-
like okay. The original
Yeah.
butterfly Duncan yo-yo
Yes.
was like the first one that was like kind of okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got crazy into it.
Yeah.
LEDs and lights.
Man, we are nerds about
Yeah.
yo-yos.
I mean, I like my yo-yos.
There's somebody reminiscing
but-
with us.
All right, since y'all finished your list off, I'm gonna finish mine off real quick. Energy drink kids, flash mobs, grills, Heelys, paintball, and fat skateboard shoes. All fads, and I
Yeah.
hated all of them.
Yep.
Paintball?
No, I love paintball.
Okay. Good gracious. I was about to.
And-
Lancer.
Yeah. And Heelys were actually okay.
Did you own a pair?
I never did actually.
Yeah, that's probably why you didn't
Yeah.
like them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because
All
I
the
didn't,
cool
I
kids
didn't
had
either, but I think it's one of those things where if you had a pair, you're probably like, these are super cool, but if you don't, and you kind of look ridiculous.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I never liked the idea of them. I didn't want to have that thing on my heel like clicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're not great.
Not my thing.
No.
Now paintball, if you correct me if I'm wrong, but couldn't you hook up like an NO2 can
Uh-huh.
and freeze the paintballs when you shoot them?
Well, like
Or
I can't remember.
It was just higher propellant, and it would kind of super cool as it goes as well. But I don't think it would actually freeze the paintball, but it would speed up your shot.
yeah, because like a lot of people use CO2, and
Yes.
then the people who use the NO2, I think is what
right,
it was.
which is
Yep.
like a nitrous.
You got more shots
a
per
nitrous.
yeah.
Yep.
You got more shots per can, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, that's why people went to the
Okay,
those.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think they also did shoot faster.
Man,
if
this
you
is a
wanted.
long
You could
segment.
you
Yeah, it's a long.
you could also freeze them.
Yeah, and kill some almost.
Yeah, they hurt a lot more. Well, I think that's I think military uses frozen ones for drills.
Oh, dude, paintballs hurt already.
Yeah.
And then you freeze them, and it's like deadly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Plus, you ever get shot by a simunition, which is where
yeah,
you're using, they use the back end.
yeah.
of a
That's
real
right. You
bullet.
worked
Yeah.
with that. Yeah,
Yeah. Ugh. Man. But
with
it's
the
a paint, it's a
KGB,
paintball.
right? You
It's a
worked with that
paintball.
with the
Oh,
KGB.
So they
Awful.
use real bullets. Only the best survive. If you dodge them, then you get to move on to round 2.
So there were 12 of us in high school.
Yeah, I used to have 6 brothers. But
we were the ones that made it.
Good grief.
Oh, anyway. So let's do Would You Rather,
Yeah, let's
because
change
we've
this up a
talked
little
about
bit.
that for way too long. So we've got Would You Rather for the next segment. We don't have we need like an intro thing.
Yeah.
make something up, Lancer.
Y'all want some just music in here or something?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
here we
need
go.
something.
Here we go.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah,
There
that
we go.
works.
I don't know.
Um,
Just pushed a
all
button.
right, I'll kick it off with this one. Would you rather be able to run twice as fast or let me say run twice as fast as the fastest person on earth. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
Because I think that's better. Twice as fast as the fastest person on earth, or double jump.
Ooh, like
So jump twice as high?
No, Like you
Yeah,
play
like,
video
you
games
like a
where you
video
can
game.
jump in the air. Yeah.
Jump off the air or run twice as fast as the fastest person alive.
Yeah. Now you can't triple
Who,
jump.
who
and
you
stuff
who,
like that, but-
you going, Lancer?
Do you have an answer? 'Cause
I've got.
Go for it.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm not that great at jumping anyway, so a double jump's not going to help me that much. It's like instead of 1 foot of vertical, I'm going to have 1.5 feet of vertical.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I mean, but if you could run twice as fast as Usain Bolt,
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
fast.
that's booking it.
Yeah.
That's got to be like in the 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Plus, you're probably not going to go to the Olympics and win anything for double jumping. They probably wouldn't even allow it.
High jump?
Or the long jump.
Or basketball.
The
Yeah,
long
but the
jump, you
thing
might
is-
be able
Long
to
jump
get some
too.
distance.
The thing is, you're starting at your level. You know what I mean? The
True.
long jumper is already jumping like 24 feet.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I'm not going to double jump 24 feet. Just being honest here.
Yeah.
okay,
yeah.
okay. So with that said, they're both actually pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I might want to double jump though,
Mhm.
just because that breaks all the laws of physics.
Yeah.
And I want to do that.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
Although running really fast would be cool too, but you still
Yeah.
get chased down by a cheetah. So
I don't think I've ever heard this part of this music.
Yeah, we never made it this far. It's about to be
It's
over.
about to go someplace bad.
Yeah, let's,
I'm like,
let's turn it
where's
up a
this
little
going?
bit. Yeah, what's going on here? It's almost done, so we're gonna lose it.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I like the double jump kind of for similar reasons. It's just
Uh-huh.
like that intriguing bit of like, I can jump in the air. It's just kind of interesting. I've always loved the double jumping.
What are you going to use it for, though?
Everything.
Honey, can you get this off the top shelf?
Absolutely.
back. Time for a double jump.
Jumping straight through the ceiling into the attic. All right.
Okay, but can you activate it, or just every time you jump, do you have to double jump?
No, I mean, I feel like it follows the laws of like a classic game.
Where you just have the ability to? But
Yes.
Because if you had to take a double jump every time, that would be kind of...
That'd be annoying. Well, and then what's gonna make you jump the second time? There's nothing to make you.
But
jump
you would
the
just be
second-
standing in the air.
Yeah, that's a little
That
too
would
far.
cheat.
That would be a cool
Hacks.
little hack there. Cool glitch.
Yeah. Anyways,
So
All right.
I got another one. Or a first one actually.
Did I miss something? I must have spaced out for a little bit. All right.
Would you rather have someone always stand over your shoulder as you're working, or someone spoil every movie while you're watching it?
oh,
Yeah, so you got that annoying guy looking over your shoulder all the time while you're working on stuff, or you got that annoying person during the movie saying, "Oh, this is the part where they," and
Yeah.
it always ruins it.
Man, that's tough. I enjoy a good movie,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
but I work a lot.
yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
You know what I mean? So that's a tough... I don't know. Go for it.
I think I would take the movie guy
Yeah.
because I don't watch movies as much as I work,
Uh-huh.
and like that'd be annoying. I would get annoyed with it, but I feel like maybe I would get used to it. The guy looking over my shoulder.
That's... If you've ever had to deal with that...
I hope he's got decent breath at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No, I think I might agree with that. The guy
Yeah.
over the shoulder's so annoying.
Yeah.
If you're the guy over the shoulder, stop it.
Stop it
So,
now.
did you say, like, is this your boss or just someone?
It says someone.
Okay.
So it could be your boss or it could be a coworker.
Could be
But-
your best friend.
Yeah, it could.
Is it always the same person?
It might
Ooh.
always. It might change.
All right, let's be specific. You are the one
Okay.
proposing the question.
I,
so
I'm going to say it
You
would
can make it up.
Okay,
Yeah.
to make it logical, it
Yeah.
wouldn't make sense for someone to stand over your shoulder 8 hours a day.
It just means someone.
Just one person. Let me say it, one person. So there would be like a train of people
your mom.
always looking over your shoulder as you're working.
Yeah. I mean, I want to say something different, but I could not deal with that.
yeah,
That would be rough.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the movie. At least then, maybe this is cheating, but I could put on some headphones.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you
Turn
found
on
a
the
little
noise
hack, yeah.
canceling.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's when he like rips it off your head and goes, "Hey, this is that part when this guy,
It's
yeah,
even more annoying.
that guy's about to die."
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the most
Alright,
annoying
yeah,
person.
yeah. All right.
Okay, let's see here.
Brian, you've got to have it prepped up before.
He's still getting it.
Okay, here we
My
go.
word, noob.
Would you?
I almost miss Aaron.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Whoa.
Not true.
May he rest in peace.
Would you rather be forced to dance every time you heard music, or be forced to sing along to any song you heard?
Oh man, those are like my two biggest fears in life: is to sing, as
And
you
to
guys
dance.
heard in the past, and to
Yes.
dance.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Both of them, yeah, same here.
So what was you have to dance every time you hear music
Yeah,
Or
or you
you
have
have
to
to
sing
sing.
along with the song.
if it has words. Because obviously some
Well,
music doesn't have words.
But I'm going to say, okay, if there are no words, you would have to hum aloud.
Okay. Man, that would get tiring.
yeah, okay. Because if you're thinking about watching a movie, there's like constantly music playing in a movie.
But so is dancing. I mean, that's,
Yeah, that's a lot of work to dance the whole time.
That would be a lot of work to dance.
you know what? Whatever the situation, you're just not going to be listening to a lot of music. You're going to avoid it like the plague.
I'd be like, honey, turn it off.
No, you'd be like, honey.
I'm trying to make scrambled eggs here.
Well, that's easier to scramble. You just do that. You just do
Yeah.
Can you imagine,
little
like,
shake.
you're like having an intense argument with someone, and then like in the background a commercial comes on with some goofy music, and you just have to break out into dance?
Yeah, yeah. Just start breakdancing. Oh, man.
This isn't fair.
I'm really mad right now, but I really gotta hit this groove.
Oh, you know what? I might choose the dancing just because
Just
of,
for the fun of it.
like my personal fear of singing is
Yeah.
like
it's
so
really
great.
intense.
I just can't do it, man.
Yeah.
So I might just always sit in the back row of like when we're watching a movie, just sit behind everyone and just kind of do a little jig during the
Yeah.
dancing
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah.
I think I would pick dancing too, because then I could actually speak at least while music is going
Yeah,
That's a good point.
That's a good point.
on. Yeah, and hey, I would be so in shape. So in shape.
Yeah, and you know what? You probably would get like you would get really good at dancing as time went by.
Oh, I'm sure.
So
Doing like the cha-cha all the time.
Yeah. Is that your dance?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the other way though and say that I would sing along just
Yeah.
because I don't know. I don't want to dance.
You just love the sound of music.
and
La, 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 la.
Way to go.
but yeah, and plus if I'm sleeping or something, at least I can be laying down, relaxing, humming along or singing
Yeah.
along.
Yeah.
I don't have to get up and
Your,
dance.
your alarm goes off and it's music and you're like dancing in bed. Your wife is like, quit it.
That's a way to wake up, you know. That's not a bad idea.
Just
can't help
dance out of bed.
All right.
All
What
right.
you got now?
Okay. This one's a little long, but I like it. All right. Whoops. I misspelled lungs as long. Hold on. I gotta spell something right. There we go.
So bad.
Would you rather be able to fly, but have a never-ending stream of snot pouring out of your nose, or be able to turn invisible, but you have to scream at the top of your lungs the entire time that you are?
Oh man. So
It kind of defeats the point of being invisible, though.
Yep.
but the snot coming out your nose is so annoying because
But you
you can
could-
never breathe.
You could own that, though.
How would
Snot
you?
man through the sky, leaving it like a trail, like a jet.
Snot man was here.
There's just like this line of like
It's a
wet on the
plane,
pavement, and you're like, "Oh, Snotman flew over."
Okay, so because thinking of that, I would probably. Okay, so when you're saying you're flying, like
Yeah.
your nose is running even when you're not flying. Is that the case?
No. It's like it's a product of you flying.
Oh, okay. Ooh, that changes my thought then.
It's like your fuel.
Oh gosh. Oh man. You know, I might have to choose the flying. Now,
Okay.
okay. Also, how fast do you fly? Because if it's like walking speed, I don't know.
Let's say you can. Well, I don't want to say like Superman. That's a little overdoing it, I think. I don't know. I mean, like
And what? Yeah, I'm putting
30 miles an hour.
Okay, I'm putting too many parameters
So
on
can you?
it.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah. Can you plug your nose? It would just like
It's
would
it's
go
still
the
going to
other
be
way?
pouring. It's going to come out your mouth.
Hey, you would not be very hungry.
Oh,
Okay,
gosh.
that's gross.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm talking? Have you ever had that happen where you're just like, it's running the wrong way, and you're just like,
Just swallow it.
yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
spit it out here. I just gotta swallow this.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I've never thought, well, I guess I won't be hungry.
No, you never thought that, but it
Yeah.
happens.
Okay.
I'm
Sure.
I'm gonna choose the flying as my ability over screaming, over
Ooh.
going invisible.
Okay.
I think I have a hacks. So
Okay.
you could scream
alright.
at the top of your lungs, but if you have you build some kind of muffled device
My word.
where you strap it on your face and you're screaming as loud as you can, but all you hear is like very light.
It just sounds like a ghost in the room.
So here's Brian like walking into a room with like this weird mask.
About to strap on.
And he's like
What are you
straps
doing?
it onto his face like this big muffle on his head. And
Well, that's
goes,
true. I guess you wouldn't be very visible because that's not going to go invisible. So it's just like everywhere you go, you see this floating mask.
That's true too. Yeah.
What is that? Oh, that's just Brian.
Could you just imagine being in like a dark hallway and someone is screaming and you can't find out where they are?
That'd be awesome. See, that's the thing. Like, I would pick the invisible thing because it's so awesome
Yeah.
that you're going invisible and you're just screaming.
It's just so annoying.
That would be probably the most terrifying
Yes.
thing in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to pick it just for that reason.
I might want to change my pick.
But the flying is pretty sweet. you know,
Yeah.
it's hard to beat flying sometimes.
Flying is something we all wish we could do.
Yeah. Just the snot pouring out of the nose is pretty rough.
Yeah.
Just shove a tampon up in there. We know
Oh
that
gosh,
works.
that thing. That's come back. Oh,
You're welcome.
thanks.
All right.
Yeah. All right, so
next.
I'm going to change this up real quick.
Yeah.
Would you rather have bad cell phone reception all the time,
Okay.
Have it.
or
Done.
okay, got it. Done. I have this other one, or autocorrect always messes up your text messages?
Done. I have both of these. Jackpot.
Brian wins both.
You guys can attest, right? Okay, so
Yeah.
the other day we're trying to plan
Yeah.
a loose signal. Always losing
Yeah.
signal. Also, half of my texts are messed up.
Yeah. So
Yep, that's true.
You do have both of these. So Brian, you actually get to lose one of these terrible
I know.
things.
Yeah,
Either-
you
either-
created a new name, Gothka. Like
Yeah,
I totally
Gothka.
want to use that in a story or something. Like Gothka. It sounds like the bad guy in something.
Yes, my cousin who's a half goth.
My name is Lord Gothka.
It's like a Russian Moldovan thing.
Yeah.
It was a Russian bad word.
Anyway, what would you pick, Brian? Since you have both,
Yeah.
you get the benefit of something.
I would rather have the autocorrect
yeah.
always mess up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you always have to go back and fix.
I think
your
I
text
would
message.
too. Yeah. Because like
I mean,
I
cell
feel
phones-
like I do that on a semi-regular basis anyway.
Mhm.
And I'm very careful about before hitting send. But the reception thing is killer.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really don't like having
Yeah.
no reception.
Both of them, you kind of like have to double. It takes twice as long to do anything,
Yes.
like to have a conversation or to send a text. Like
Right.
it takes twice as long. So,
I can't tell you the anger that I feel when a phone call gets ended because I lost signal.
Yeah.
I have a temper, and so like I start like punching the steering wheel. I'm
No
just
way.
Like, yeah, like when a phone conversation gets cut out, especially when I'm like in the middle of like a great thought, like my thoughts are rolling, and I'm like I've got something put together, and then all of a sudden I lose the call. I'm just like, you're kidding me,
and you don't know
when.
when you lost the call. Like it just kind of like died at some point. Have you ever
Yeah.
had that? And you don't know how long you were talking.
When we were
Yes.
on the chat, I continued to talk for
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
a good like 3 minutes
Yeah.
before I realized you guys were no longer there. I'm like, it's
Yeah.
really annoying.
Both of them are super annoying.
Yes,
But I think I would also choose the autocorrect.
Yeah.
Because it kind of messes me up anyway. So.
Yeah.
Plus, if you have bad signal, you're not gonna be able to send a text anyway.
That's true.
So, yeah,
yeah.
You found a loophole.
mm-hmm.
Well done.
It's
But
because
you
I
got-
deal with it.
you got another
in
one, Brian?
real, in real life.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, here we go. Are we gonna have time for one more? Or is this gonna be the last one?
I don't know.
I don't
Okay,
know.
all right.
Go for it. Let's see.
Would you rather give up all drinks except for water, or give up eating anything that was cooked in an oven?
Anything that was cooked in an
Yeah,
oven.
any dish that's cooked stovetop is
Specific.
fine.
Grill
Oven,
is okay.
yeah, lasagna out.
Okay.
Wait. Is,
Well, no, I could do that on the grill probably.
as,
I'd
No,
find a way.
I'm gonna say grill.
I
is-
would find a way.
grill like if it's covered. Okay, that's an oven. If you go out to your grill and you put the top on, it turns it into a convection oven.
oh gosh. Oh man, that's tough. Okay. Wow. Okay. Now, question.
You just
Clarifying
changed it up
question.
then.
Is a microwave considered an oven?
Yes,
It's a microwave oven.
I know, but like, I'm like
Lance is like 99% of my meals.
yeah. Actually, they come from the restaurant
true.
down the road, but okay. So, what was the first one again? We talked so much about the
Yeah,
ovens.
yeah.
Give up all drinks except water.
All
Oh,
drinks
okay.
except water, or never eat anything out of any kind of oven.
I think I would give up all drinks except water, and I think that I could do that.
Yeah, I don't drink a lot of stuff that's not water.
I drink a lot of stuff
I
that's
probably
not water.
more than I realize I do.
I do more than I should.
Yeah. Sweet tea,
Yeah.
that would
yeah,
be rough,
that,
man.
That's sitting here. I'm sitting here like saying I'd have to say bye to sweet tea forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for our northern listeners, start drinking sweet tea, please.
Not iced tea.
Yeah,
Sweet
like-
Don't
tea.
go to the restaurant and order sweet tea.
yeah,
That's a mistake. It'll come out bad.
All right, sidebar.
Yes.
yeah.
Which restaurant has the best sweet tea?
That's tricky.
There's a lot of good sweet tea.
I see. I don't like
So it's-
McDonald's
it's,
sweet tea.
easy. No, McDonald's out.
It's
I mean,
like-
if you pick
I
McDonald's,
thought it was good.
That's
but-
syrupy,
it's syrup.
sugary.
It's not
like,
sugar.
Exactly.
It's way too much
it's
sugar.
like
It's-
molasses.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's how I like my sweet tea, like really sweet. Like,
but see, you have
disgusting
problems
sweet.
with your palate.
I like a lot of. I want to chew the sugar in my
that's
sweet
gross.
tea.
My problem with that is not even the syrup, although I don't like it, it's fake. I like the tea taste
Yes.
of black tea
Yeah.
and whatever they use.
All right. If you have hot tea, what's your favorite hot tea? Do you have a?
I mean, just plain black tea is where
Okay,
where I
could-
usually go.
I was gonna say Earl Grey is mine.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about like brand. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Earl Grey is good.
But that's
I
not
mean,
a brand. That's a type of tea. But
type
yeah.
of tea. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not that picky about it, but
Yeah.
I mean,
I
hot,
don't-
hot sweet tea's good too. I'm just saying.
oh,
You're
yeah,
talking about
yeah,
like Lipton tea. Yeah.
yeah.
no. I mean like sweet tea that you would get at a restaurant without ice in it.
Oh no!
just
I
let it
like
stay
it
warm.
cold.
It-
I like it cold.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like it more
It's
cold,
too sweet.
but even when
when
it's
it's
hot,
hot.
even
Yeah.
when it's hot, it's still good.
eh,
Like,
I don't know.
I'm
Any-
not.
anyway-
I'm not with you here, Lance.
I didn't mean to derail it, but okay, I'm going to tell you mine real quick. Bojangles is really good.
they are good.
Sweet tea.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I was
Chick-fil-A
going to
has
say
good
Chick-fil-A is
sweet
one of
tea.
my favorites,
Yeah.
and I worked there long enough to
And
know
they
how
use
to make it.
it tastes like they're using real stuff.
Yeah, they do. They brew it in a little.
Yeah.
So for our northern friends, let me just do a quick rundown here.
Yeah.
You buy the Lipton, like family size,
Yep.
tea bags.
Yep.
Do like 3 to 5 bags.
5 is where I even go 6.
I like 5.
Yeah.
sometimes.
Go more. Yeah. You
I like
go
it
more.
dark.
I like 5 singles. They do sell the double bags. We used to do 5 double bags at my parents'.
Yeah.
Like we did it like dark.
yeah. Go for it.
So like 5 singles is a great way to do it, and then a cup and a half per gallon of
Yep.
sugar,
Yep.
Cup and a half of sugar. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep.
Yep.
and just mix that up.
Wait, a cup and a half per the gallon?
For a gallon.
That sounds like a lot, and that's coming from me who says I like the sugar.
So,
It's not as much as McDonald's.
Okay,
guarantee you.
okay. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of like the whole measuring cup as 1 cup. That's not 1 cup. That's like
Wait, what?
thinking of like the
like I'm thinking like because I remember when I worked at Chick-fil-A.
Baking with Lancer.
More sugar. No, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
a cup and a half sounds right. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, just and you know what? Maybe go a little more. It's okay if you go more. Whatever.
Yeah, I wouldn't overdo it though.
Ah,
Especially if you're from up north, you wanna
Right.
start off like,
yeah.
don't kill yourself.
mean,
You're gonna hate it.
You want cavities in like 6 months. You
Right.
don't want cavities in week 2.
Yes.
Anyway, I
Yeah, so to
completely
answer
derailed us from-
wow, we got to answer this question. I am going to say I will only drink water as much as I would hate to get rid
Yeah.
of my sweet tea.
Yeah.
Um
I can't give up my lasagna, man.
I mean, but there's yeah,
pizza.
Yeah, pizza. I can never eat pizza again.
I had an answer until you said pizza.
I mean, there's just so many good foods that I'll just never be able to eat again.
Yeah.
Like, and you can't even make a Dutch oven, which is in the oven, actually.
How
now that I
often
think
do
about
you-
Chicken pot pie.
it. Yeah, chicken pot pie, man.
Another thing I detest.
What?
Chicken pot pie.
Wow.
You've got problems, man. Why do you
Whoa.
not like chicken pot pie?
It's just like snot in the middle.
I mean,
Take it.
No.
I haven't had. Not sure I've ever had really good homemade chicken pot pie.
I feel like we need to do a cooking show just so that we can eat things that are good.
I grew up on a very different
yeah.
you're right.
type of food.
All right, do you like sauerkraut?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
I love
I've got
sauerkraut.
somebody with me on that.
Okay.
I need to do ribs and sauerkraut sometime, and we should eat it.
Sounds good. I'm
Yeah.
in.
Ribs sound
Especially if I'm
great.
not having to do it.
Mm-hmm. Ribs and sauerkraut. It's just like ribs, sauerkraut in a crock pot. Leave it for a while, cook it up. We are gonna have a long
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah,
here.
we're running out of time here.
All right, yeah, I'm picking water only
Yeah.
because of the pizza thing.
Yeah. All right, let me pause those right there for a word from our sponsor. Are you wondering what to watch on a Friday night and you end up spending way too much time browsing the new releases to find nothing you want to watch? Let me tell you about my friends Movie Munchies over on Facebook. Movie Munchies is constantly updating their page with fresh reviews of movies available on streaming sites or in theaters. Not only do you get a great synopsis and movie details, but you can digest it in about 5 minutes or less. Learn about the movies you want to see or find out about the movies you should see. They give you all the information that you need to pick out your next movie, and they make it entertaining too. So swing by Movie Munchies on Facebook, pick out your next movie, and leave them a like to stay updated on new arrivals. I mentioned, I'm sorry, I got stuff in my throat, but I mentioned Spider-Man. I said it was Homecoming. It's not called Homecoming. It's called something
It's
else.
Far From Home.
Far from
There
home.
we go.
Yeah, I just pulled them up right
Thank
here.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Just
I was,
checking 'em out.
I was like, that's not correct.
Yeah,
So
plus, Endgame comes out soon.
Wait, didn't
yeah.
Endgame?
I'm talking
on
about-
DVD or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
okay. I was
what
like,
mean.
didn't
Yeah,
that
yeah,
come
yeah.
out a while ago?
Yeah, it came out a little while ago, but yeah. No, I don't think they've done an Endgame one.
No, they don't. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. They don't have an in-game one, but they got.
They might soon.
Yeah, they got like Atomic Blonde on here. That's cool. And a lot of Indiana Jones.
Yep.
We talked about Mowgli before.
Yep,
Yeah,
uh-huh.
they got a lot of stuff on here. So
Yeah.
Yeah, check them out.
yeah.
Yeah, because we appreciate them supporting us, so we would appreciate you to support them. I'll
we
leave
go.
it
That
at that. I'll leave
that
it at
was
that. That one actually
well
made
done that
sense.
You didn't try to throw another support in there.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I held back. It's restraint. All right, so that's going to lead us into our final segment. It's our classic draft that we do every other week.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm excited about this one.
So
Yeah.
this one's interesting. We're doing the best smells.
Oh.
So take a
Got
deep
snot in
breath,
That one.
put on your thinking caps, and let's pick some smells.
Yeah. Just imagine.
Built it up.
Let it right back down.
All right, so the order on this one is Lancer goes first. That is me. And then Brian will be second. That is him. And,
You know, in the future, you could just start saying "I."
well, I just wanted to introduce myself.
All the
as
hipsters
myself.
out there, they know your voice. By
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
so-
Yeah,
Yeah, Lancer. That's me. And then Matt is third in this one.
that's me.
Yeah, there he is. So,
All right.
all right, man. I'm so glad I got the first pick in this one because there's a clear cut number one.
Yeah, I think I already know what you're taking.
And I'm not even going to belabor it. Chocolate chip cookies,
Oh, wow.
fresh
Okay. What?
from the
That is
oven.
not what I thought it was going to be.
What? How is that not your number one?
What a miss!
Fresh chocolate chip cookies?
Didn't even make my list.
Whoa!
It didn't- it
I am
honestly wasn't
I'm
in
like blown away at this because I want to know what your number one is. Wow.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
That's
I
very good.
Love, yeah, it's a great smell,
Okay.
but I don't know. It's just not. I don't know. It's not
It wasn't-
exciting enough. I don't know. It's not.
So I think some of the things that come into play here, which is really interesting, is that smell is a memory trigger, and so
Yes,
each of
yeah.
us have different affinities toward different smells.
Okay.
So it's gonna make a difference. So did you grow up eating a lot of chocolate chip cookies baked in the oven, kind of deal?
Not really, but
Okay.
I just remember when they came out.
You're just a fatty.
I just remember when they came out. Oh man, they smelled so
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
and I'm like tasting them right now, just thinking of it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
See, my mom was a big time baker. Owned a bakery for a while.
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess I just kind of maybe I got burnt out.
maybe.
On it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe because they were burnt.
oh gosh.
Sorry, mom. That was Matt. All right. So I'm gonna go with fresh ground coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not even a coffee drinker, but to me, that's one of the best smells. Fresh ground coffee.
I think this is a good draft because there's some
That-
I did not think of these.
That was my number 3 actually.
Really?
Yeah, that's a good one. Fresh
Yeah.
fresh brewed coffee.
I
is
took it
good,
because
yeah.
I figured it was gonna get taken by Matt, but it doesn't sound like that was your number
Nope,
one. What was
it
your
wasn't.
number
Man, we might have totally different lists.
Yeah, so I'm glad I have back to back because this gives me the opportunity to get 2 things that I want to get. First one is a new car.
New car
The
smell.
new
Ah,
car
that's-
smell.
That was on my list.
That was on
Yep.
my list as number
Yep.
2.
Yep.
Oh,
so
man.
new car smell is my first pick, and then my second pick is a blown out match.
Oh,
Ah,
interesting.
So matches.
I have a similar.
Oh, I do too.
I'm
And
not sure if it's going to count this as the same thing.
I feel like mine might overlap, but yeah, you,
Yeah, I thought through the different things that of like smoke smells and stuff like that because there's I feel like everyone's got this certain like affinity
Yeah.
toward it, and a blown out match is like that thing that's just like, oh yeah, I love it when you blow out a match and you get that wisp of smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is a distinct smell from
Yeah.
other like fire smells because
Yeah.
you're smelling that chemical or whatever it is. You
Yeah.
know, it's
Right.
on the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one.
yeah, that's not bad.
All right.
I mean, it's not as good as mine number 2.
Oh, what is your number 2?
I don't know. Let me see. There's so many good things on here. I'm gonna say fresh cut grass.
I
you
did
took,
have that one. Yeah.
You took mine. You took
Nice,
mine.
Yeah. You know, when I was writing this down, though, I had a thought. When I'm cutting my own grass, I do not like. It's never dawned on me that that smells great.
Right,
It's only
right.
when I'm driving past someone else's
Yes.
cut grass
Yep.
or something. I don't know why that is. I don't know.
You know
if
what it
just,
does for me? It reminds me of soccer.
Yeah.
It does remind me of sports. Yeah.
Yes.
So like every time I smell it, I just think of playing a soccer game, and it's just like it gets me into that mindset.
Yeah. Same for me with like football, which
Yeah.
is, the real soccer. Or
What?
What? The real.
wait, sorry.
again.
Sorry, soccer. Sorry, I messed that up because they call soccer football.
The real
And
football.
the real
Okay,
football.
I'll take that. Football is the real soccer.
I was trying to.
That's
I was
a
trying
t-shirt.
To, I was trying to throw a jab at Matt's soccer thing, and I kind of like messed myself up there.
You're like so excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this jab. in.
Yeah, bam, wait. So,
soccer
He
is
shoots.
the real football.
and
misses.
Football is the
Airball.
real soccer. There. Yeah.
yeah, okay. Anyway, yeah, but fresh cut
That's
grass.
got to be a T-shirt.
Football.
Quit the podcast. And
That's so
make
stupid.
millions off this.
I am not smart sometimes.
All right, what you got, Lance?
My next pick, I got a bunch of these on here that I really like.
I'm gonna have a lot of honorable mentions, I believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bacon.
Bacon.
Bacon, being
nice.
cooking
It was
bacon.
on my list. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, fresh cooked bacon just
Yeah.
smells great,
It does.
especially when someone else is cooking it and you wake up to it.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Here's my issue with bacon. If you burn bacon, that smell
Oh yeah,
Never leaves.
Never leaves.
Never.
It is so strong.
It's like a smoker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, fresh bacon cooked properly. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
oh
Yeah.
man, and I got the back to back here, so I got a lot of food on here. I need to go something that is not food for this one. I might come back to food on the last one. I'm gonna go brand new shoes.
Brand new
The
shoes.
new shoe smell.
I did have that one on my list as well. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
It's just kind of nice when you open that box and like no one's foot has been in that, and you can stick your face in it, and you're like,
But someone's foot may have been. may have
That's
been
true.
in that.
I'm going to pretend that no foot has ever
Yeah.
been in the shoe.
You know, I can't say I've ever stuffed my nose down into a shoe, but I do know the smell you're talking about.
yeah, it's like it's kind of like a fresh leather smell.
Yeah,
in a way.
normally I just smell that when I open the box.
Yeah.
Before you do that, test if the things are in there. If,
Yeah.
if the crushed up paper's not in there, somebody foot been in there.
Yeah.
Well, look, when I try on a shoe and I don't like it, I put the crushed up paper back in.
That's
so
true.
it's
Yeah.
not always.
Yeah.
No,
It's not
I'm
always
not that
for
nice.
sure.
Yeah. All right, Brian.
All right, I'm gonna pick a little bit different one, but Home Depot.
Home Depot. I didn't even think
Wow.
about that.
I
Interesting.
mean, it's such a unique smell.
It
And I guess I
is.
shouldn't say Home Depot. Maybe hardware stores are better.
should I just put fertilizer?
No, it's not. It's a mixture of new tools,
Yeah.
Sawdust.
sawdust, wood,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it's just such a manly
It
smell.
is.
Right.
And yeah, every time I go in, I smell it. I just want to be productive.
Yeah.
Reminds me of projects. Yeah, so
Yeah.
That's
like
a good one. I wish I'd have thought of that.
Huh. Interesting. I that's not something that came to mind at all.
Yeah, me
For me.
neither. But I'm kind of jealous that it didn't.
All right. So let's see. My number 3. I'm gonna go with leather.
Okay.
Man, I don't know how that didn't make my list.
I love the smell of leather.
Yeah.
Leather does smell good.
It kind of goes into that new car smell kind of category of just like that fresh leather, like when it's brand new.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you go into one of these,
It's
like,
got to be the treating process
the
too.
cowboy boot shops or whatever,
Yeah.
where
Mhm.
you're just surrounded.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah,
that's a manly smell too.
it is.
It is.
It's got. It's very unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then my final pick, barbecue.
oh, you took me. Mine. Whatever.
Barbecue. How do I spell that? There we go. Got it.
Yeah. Good luck. I don't know.
Yep.
That's a good smell.
Barbecue. So yeah,
What? Don't tell me you don't like barbecue.
no.
Okay.
I love barbecue.
Good
Yeah.
gracious.
I mean,
Thank
anything
goodness.
you anything you cook on a fire tastes so much better than anything you can cook.
like lasagna.
Wow.
That would be interesting.
One of these days, I'm gonna cook lasagna on a fire. I
Get
think
that
that'd be
smoky
awesome.
flavor in
Smoky
the.
lasagna.
I bet that would be delicious.
I mean, you could cook the meat over a grill, right?
I mean, like, well, I mean, I'm sure you could do the lasagna over fire. You would just you just take the pan and you like, just put it on whatever, some sort of grate stick,
Yeah.
and stick it over the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a
Just
shot.
cover it in foil so that you
Try it
don't
one
get
time.
Too, yeah, I should do that.
Yeah, I'd like to know how that works.
We should do an outdoor cooking thing.
Like foods that
We-
you
we've
don't
got,
cook
We've
outdoors.
got so many like
Wow.
cooking things that we need to do now.
We're pivoting into a cooking show.
One of these days.
It would be the worst cooking show ever. All right, Brian, final pick.
All right, man. I'm gonna go with another one that's probably not gonna give me any points, but snow.
Snow. Oh, what?
Snow.
Does that have a smell?
Sort of.
It does. So I grew up, with a lot of snow. But a
Moldova.
fresh coat of snow. I don't know what it is, but it has a. It's
Yeah.
almost like a rain smell,
Very fresh.
but
Like,
it's very fresh.
Yeah.
It's something
Huh.
to do probably with the temperature,
yeah.
but yeah, it's a unique smell. And
Yeah.
I looked it up just to make sure I wasn't crazy, and there were all these forums talking about what you're actually smelling, and
Yeah.
yeah, so it's a real thing.
Interesting. Huh. I guess we don't
Huh.
get enough snow here
Yeah.
for us to like reminisce about it.
You're right.
But but
get snow-
I hear like I definitely know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't get enough. You're right.
Yeah.
So I got my last pick now, right?
Yes.
And this is the last pick overall.
Yep.
So I am going to go finishing this draft off with the smell of popcorn.
Nice.
I do like
Wow.
popcorn.
Nice.
That's a good one.
That's a very good one.
Yeah, I'm glad it stuck around. You guys were picking mine off left and right. But yeah, popcorn does smell great.
Yeah, it didn't even make my list, but only because I didn't think about it.
Yeah. Okay. So with that being said, let's see. Lancer, you had chocolate chip cookies,
Right,
bacon,
right.
new shoes,
Mm-hmm.
and popcorn.
A lot of food.
Yes. And
Are you
I
hungry?
noticed that.
I am now.
Brian, you had fresh ground coffee, fresh cut grass, fresh Home Depot,
Fresh snow.
and fresh snow.
Right on.
Just call me Mr. Fresh.
All right, and then I had new car, matches, leather, and barbecue.
Finally got some food in there at the
Yep,
end.
yep. I
Not
tried
bad.
to actually stay away from food too much. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
I wanted to have a fleshed out list.
So,
but yeah.
can I do honorable?
Yeah. What are
Yeah.
your honorables?
You could do honorable.
Honorables.
Yeah.
So we were talking about this black tea, like Lipton tea or any kind of black tea.
Yeah.
I make a lot of tea, but when open that fresh pack.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's such a good smell.
It is a good
Also,
smell.
money.
I had money. Fresh money, like
I didn't
fresh
want-
new money.
Yeah, fresh
Yeah.
new money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not the dirty pocket. Not dirty pocket
Dude,
money.
not dirty money.
Yeah.
I put one on here, and it was like that. Like if I was stuck in a rut and had to pick it, I put home.
Okay.
You know that thing. Well, and when I say home, it's like childhood home.
Yeah, I would say grandma's house.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a
Because
thing too.
like grandma's house, almost a lot of grandma's grandmother's houses have kind of the same distinct smell. You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
mothballs and love.
True. True.
Can we can that flavor? Mothballs and love.
Put it in a candle.
I like that.
I had cinnamon rolls and campfires also.
Yeah.
Campfires was
Yeah.
actually on mine, and
Yeah.
sautéed onions.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
food, but yeah,
I do like that.
Those are all good.
Man, you tell you what a good like mixture. Italian sausage.
we're all hungry.
I'm starving
so
right now.
hungry right now. Italian sausage, onions and peppers, sautéed up in a pan. Put it in a roll. Delicious. Yep.
All right,
with
so
lots of garlic and
let's
stuff.
wrap
Yeah.
this up.
It's been a long one, but a good one.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to this podcast. If you're listening on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitchers, or wherever it is that you're listening to this podcast, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. We'd love to have you guys listening in on a regular basis because you are what makes this podcast happen.
Yes.
It's us too.
Yeah,
we
like
make
us-
it happen too, but
But if they weren't listening, we would be crazy for doing this.
Yeah, we need some reviews
yeah,
too.
we'd probably still do it though.
Yeah, we need
Yeah,
reviews.
We need reviews. We need to
Yes.
know what you like, what you don't like.
Yes.
Share your opinions. We've got thick skin, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
hopefully it's all good. But
And
Yeah.
if we don't like your opinion,
We'll just delete it.
Yeah, we'll just ignore it.
we'll do the whole Yelp thing. We'll just delete it.
All right. Also, follow us on Twitter at Hipshot Podcast, Facebook, facebook.com/shoot from the hip podcast, and Instagram, Hipshot Podcast. We've been active on everything now.
Yeah, we're on it.
Yeah, ever since Aaron died, we've been on top of
May he
rest
everything.
in peace.
Yeah. Yeah. So Aaron was the problem.
Pretty much.
It's a good thing he died.
As always. As always.
Oh man.
All right.
Thanks
thank
for
you
The
for
Office.
listening. You guys have a fantastic day.